I have not put on jewelry in the longest time. Obviously, because we're in quarantine, why would I put on jewelry? So this is a very strange sensation for me. But anyways, off topic. So today we're going to talk about my... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video that was requested by all of you on my Instagram stories, which is my beauty holy grail products. So for those of you who know me in real life, for those of you who might follow me on my other platforms, you might pick up that I don't really use an extensive range of products unless we're talking about eyeshadows, which we will do an eyeshadow video one day, but I wanted to get this one out first. When it comes to beauty products, I really only have one foundation, like one lotion, one mascara, or so forth. But lips and eyes, different story. But that's, you know, that's normal. Everyone wants to paint their face, which is really like their eyes and their lips in different colors based on outfits, moods, seasons, or whatever you guys may choose. But anyways, enough rambling. So we're going to break this video up into 3 sections, and the first one is skincare, the second one is everyday makeup products, and the third one is favorite accessorizing products. And for that, I would say like bolder lips that I don't wear every day, or bolder eyeshadow palettes that I don't wear every day, but are still considered my holy grail that I have to have no matter what. So we're going to start with skincare because skin is the most important part of beauty. I think people underestimate the importance of skincare. I for sure was always like, I don't really care if I have good skin or not. Makeup, the whole purpose of makeup is to cover it. And it took me years and years to realize that the purpose of makeup isn't to cover your scars or your acne or your texture. No, it's to enhance your natural beauty because everyone's beautiful in their own way, and a little bit of makeup can just bring the attention to the right parts of your face that enhance what you've already been given. So I think once I shifted that, I realized how important it is to take care of your skin, because if you don't have a good canvas, you're not gonna have a good piece of art, right? So you want to take care of your skin. You want to make sure this canvas is as beautiful, youthful, hydrated, and smooth as it can be throughout the years, because as you know, being a woman, products and the sun and men stress us out enough, so why not help it? Why not help out your skin a little bit, right? Starting with what I put on my face first. I change my cleanser frequently. Not that frequently, but frequently enough that I didn't include it. I don't have a holy grail. But let's say you finish washing your face, you towel pat dry, don't drag your skin, pat it dry. Where do you go next? So the first product I use is the Kiehl's Calendula Herbal Extract Toner, and it looks like this. I'm clearly low. My Sephora order just came in, so I probably should have grabbed like the new one, but this is my favorite toner of all times. It's good for both normal combination to oily skin types, and honestly, if you have dry skin, it's not that bad either. It really does even out my skin tone and set like a nice perfect base for me to put products on. And I feel, have you ever put on face products and just feel like a, not like a tingle, but a sensation in your skin on your face, and you just kind of feel like whatever it's supposed to be doing, it's working? Yeah, this gives me that sensation without the burning sensation that some not so great or compatible skincare products do. So I highly recommend it. After I put on toner, I put on my essence, and this is the Caudalie Vinoperfect Essence. Looks like this. I'm hoping that the reflection of my ring light's not like too bad. Also, excuse my nails. Your girl got a nice powder mani before quarantine, and then she had to take it off herself. So if they look a little ratchet or even a little flamin' hot Cheeto popcorn stained, I'm human. Sorry guys. But anyways, this essence I put on after the toner, and I love it. So essence is a step that you can skip in your skincare routine. You don't have to have it. I like it because it preps the skin for maximum absorption. So after you put on your toner, you even your skin tone, you soothe it, and you put this on. Whatever you put on after this, the skin really just like sucks it in. You know what I mean? It's like this is like a layer that adds like a sponge to your face, so that your face can just bring in all of the next great skincare product that you're going to put on top of it. So I think that while this is unnecessary, you don't have to have it. For me, it really makes a difference in how my skin like drinks the lotion. Literally drinks it. The third thing I put on my face before the lotion, my Shiseido Power Infusing Concentrate, and it looks like this. Will this focus? Maybe. I should really start doing, that's not gonna help, is it? Nope. Anywho, this is the very large size. So this is, I think, the 100 milliliter size. And for any of you fellow Asians out there, you know this is what all the Asian moms, aunties, grandmas, what we're fighting for in the duty-free airport, because this baby, I don't even want to tell you how much this is. What it does, it's like an anti-aging product. I don't really know, I don't have it memorized like to the T, so I would recommend you guys clicking on whatever link I put down below describing it. But the essence of it is it's an anti-aging serum. Again, not necessary. You can use any anti-aging serum. You don't need to dish out that much. At this point during the daytime, I will put on lotion so we can go to my lotion, but just know that at nighttime before the lotion, I use The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid, and you just drop a few, pat it, and basically this also helps your skin retain the moisture and retain whatever hydration product you put on it. So I usually put this on at night. Okay, so now we're at the lotion. I know that was many steps to get here, but I use the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Cream, and this is what it looks like. I love how this smells. It's so light. It's one of those creams that you put on your face and it smells really good, like very light and very fresh. A little floral, but it's so subtle, and once you put it on you don't really smell it, but like you know that it smells fresh, right? I don't know, whatever, that's beside the point. The scent's not that important, but this moisturizer is one of my favorites because, and you can read down below in the link of all the stuff it does and all the stuff that's in it, but for me I love it because I think it's one of the only moisturizers I've used that really hydrates my skin and then keeps it hydrated. And it could be because I had all these products running around, but before I even introduced an essence or the Shiseido anti-aging serum into my routine, it used to just be toner and lotion, like the basics. And even then, I saw such a difference using this moisturizer versus my drugstore ones or the Clinique ones I used to have, and that's when I knew I found something that works for my skin and I kind of have to keep it, and it became a holy grail. Okay, and now we're on to the nighttime skincare holy grail products. Well, this one could be nighttime or daytime. I'm not the best at applying eye cream. I always forget, but I always have it. I always use it. I currently use the Clinique All About Eyes Rich, and it looks like this. They have a normal one and a rich one. I like the rich a little bit more because I tend to forget to use eye cream during the day. When I get ready for work, I'm never on time. So I'm always just throwing things on my face and this always gets neglected. But at night, I magically remember. The Drunk Elephant TLC, this is a really long name, Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. And it looks like this. So Drunk Elephant is also one of those products that cost an arm and a leg. And do I need it? No. Do I like what it does to my face? Yes. Can I kind of afford it if I use it sparingly? Sure. Sure. I'll just tell myself that. But basically, what this $90 serum does is, I'm reading the back right now so I don't mess it up. It's a high-tech AHA BHA gel that resurfaces dull, congested skin by gently lifting away dead skin cells, dramatically improving the appearance of texture, uneven tone, fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. It really does do that, guys. Like, I can't lie. I used to not have the greatest skin. Well, I used to have amazing skin, and then college happened, don't know what happened. I do know what happened. Skin became terrible, used a bunch of products, didn't work, birth control kind of helped, and then when I was an adult, I had a lot of texture, a lot of scars and whatnot, and after I discovered this product and used it religiously, I currently don't, I really should get back to it, people noticed a dramatic improvement of my skin. And obviously what they saw was a $50 foundation on top of my skin, but back to what we're saying about how your canvas needs to be clean and smooth and well kept. The canvas was well kept and the canvas was smooth, and that's why my foundation looks so good. And then the last skincare product that we have is another Drunk Elephant product. This is where my savings went, isn't it? Anywho, it's a Drunk Elven Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and it looks like this. So, let me cover my face. There you go. So this little bad boy I like to put on my face after this, especially in the winter time. I don't really use it in the spring or the summertime because it is a thicker oil and it can be heavy if I accidentally put too much on. However, I have noticed that if I just put like 2-3 drops and like very gently dab it across my face when it's spring or summer, it's not terrible. Pure Marula oil is like rehab for your skin, rich in critical antioxidants and omega-6 and 9. It moisturizes while restoring a youthful glow. Yeah, so. Okay, so part 2 is all of my makeup. This is the makeup that I wear pretty much every single day. Let's start with the base. My foundation is the Dior Forever Glow. In the wintertime, in the summertime I switched to matte, in the wintertime I switched to glow, and this one is the Skin Glow. This is my favorite foundation. I have not changed this foundation in 3 years. 3 years. And I used to change foundation all the time. On top of my foundation, I use a setting powder, and this is the Givenchy, I can never pronounce it right, so I have to say it in an accent, Prisme Libre Matte Finish and Enhanced Radiance Loose Powder. Can people ever name things in short names, or does it have to be a paragraph? So I get the one in the 4-color pastel, which is like blue, purple, green, and what the hell color is that? Lavender? So this is currently the 2020 Chinese New Year edition. They come in different caps, but this one just has the logo in red and gold. I'm not loving it. I just did it because I felt like I needed to honor my culture. But when you open it, it comes with a little powder puff thing that I took away, but it looks like this. So I pour this out a little bit onto the lid and then dust it all over my face. And in the summertime, this ensures I don't get that glazed donut look if I forget to buy the matte version, or if I'm just really freaking oily. And in the wintertime, it mattifies the glow so that it's not like I'm shining. Love, love, love this powder. And if you have like oil control issues or any like color correcting issues, this definitely does the job. Oh my god, I forgot. Speaking of color correcting, this is the Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer. Again with these names. It's basically a crayon. This one's been used a lot, clearly. And I get the green one, put it all over my acne scars, and brush it out before I put on my foundation and powder. And so sometimes when I put this on, it doesn't cancel out away all the redness after I put this on. So this is the bad boy that helps bring out the green in this to cover the redness in this. Does that make sense? Kind of? Alright, cool, cool. So we're just going to stick with face products here instead of jumping to all the other things because I put these on in different order, I guess, but I figured we've been talking about face, let's stick with face. Okay, right? So, I use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this before, but I'm going to do my best in covering the mirror. It looks like this. I love this. It's all matte, and it's perfect for literally every season and many different skin tones, which is great. As for my blush and my highlight, that's not just like highlighting under my eyes, but like actually highlighting the points of my face that like, ooh, the light hits. Look at that. Ooh, okay. I use the Becca blush in Wild Honey, and I'm kind of low on it. I probably should just repurchase it, but it looks like this. It's the most perfect nude peach color that gives you the slightest flush if you're pale and the sun-kissed look of a bronzer if you're tan. And then for my highlight, I use the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in Brilliant Strobe Light. It looks like this. It's a mirrored packaging, so this is really difficult, but you can see the hourglass here. The whole thing's a mirror, which is kind of useful if you don't have one, but it kind of morphs your face. Okay, yeah, don't use this as a mirror, guys. Oh, use the inside as a mirror. So the powder looks like this. So you see how like it's the perfect subtle glow, especially with my nose, without it being too crazy. It's not like champagne pop level crazy. So, okay, so let's go from eyes to lips. For my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Promenade in dark brown. I don't feel like I have to explain this. Everyone and their mothers have talked about it. This thing has lasted me like 3-4 years. It's kind of disgusting. I probably need a new one. But I'm also like, it still works and there's still so much. So, but I love it. It gives just the perfect fill-in for like the little sparse parts in my brows. And I don't think I'll ever use anything else. And you get a great bang for your buck considering I've used this every day for the last 3-4 years. Kind of disgusting now I think about it. This is my favorite on-the-go concealer stick. It's the NYX Wonder Pencil. I've kind of like used a lot of it. But this is great for like any like quick spots that you see popping up, quick pimples, or if you know, sweat through something. This can also be used as an invisible reverse lip liner because it's skin toned, or you could put it on your waterline to make your eyes look brighter and pop more. For makeup and lashes. So I use the GrandeLash serum. This basically helps your lashes grow in volume and length. It's the only reason why people think my lashes are fake or they're extensions because, let's be real, genetically speaking, these should not be that long. I don't know if you can even see it. For lashes, I start with the Lancome Clis Booster XL, which is this lash boosting primer that looks like this. I'm like way too far today. There you go. And I put this on my lashes before applying the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, which is in this pink packaging, and this is what the brush looks like. Yeah, this is my favorite mascara. People have compared it to, or people have said that the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I think, is a dupe. I don't agree. This is the only mascara that gives me both volume and length while looking not too clumpy or like spider lashy. And I don't care that it costs like $20 something. I will keep buying it religiously. These two combined, lethal. As for eyeliner, I use the Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner. I feel like everyone and their mothers has talked about this or showed this, so I'm going to just cut to the chase and say that's what I use. My everyday palette is the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is such a great staple. All of their Tarte palettes are honestly great staples, depending on personality and what you wear and how you use it. I love the Tartelette in Bloom because it has matte and it has 3 shimmers, and it's the perfect range of neutral and smoky. So it looks like this. I'll hold it upside down, maybe it'll be better, but. And it's small enough that you can put it in your work bag if you have a date after work. Because ladies, we all know that we need a little touch up before we go on that date after work. The next lip product that I would pick is the one I use the most, which is this neutral cream lip stain from the Sephora brand, and it's in the shade 40, which I think is called Pink and Tea. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but it looks like this. Ooh, it looks like this, and it comes with a doe foot applicator. Is that what it's called? Yeah. I love this lip stain. I always get complimented. It compliments me when I'm tan, when I'm pale, when I'm in between. It truly is creamy, but it's a stain so it doesn't come off. And I have gone a whole day without reapplying. Yeah, $14. Steal, and it's greater than any other lip stain I've ever used. Okay, last product, setting spray. Now, I swapped between two, and I haven't quite decided if this one's permanently my holy grail. So I'm going to mention both, but only show one. The one I'm showing will be like what I think right now is my holy grail. I always use the Kat Von D Lock-It because it truly glues my makeup on my face. I'm talking like spray it all over your face, go out till 4 a.m., sweat through that in the club, possibly not sleep in your own bed, wake up the next day, go home, and it's still on my face. That kind of glue. So I love Lock-It, but recently I don't know if my skin got used to it or what, but I felt like a need for change. That's when I discovered the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This bottle, this spray, it just, like, ready? Look at this. Do you see that, or did I just waste spray? No? Maybe? Yes? It's just the perfect continuous mist. Like, I know Jaclyn Hill talks about it all the time. You just press, and it just keeps going until you stop pressing. So, I love the mist. I like it better than the spray. Does it last as long as a Kat Von D Lock-It? Arguably, maybe not. Maybe the Lock-It one does better, but I like the application of this just more, that I would be willing to rank this above Lock-It. I don't know. I would say both, but like I had to choose one. So for now it's this. It could change. my ADHD could kick in and it could change in like 2 minutes when I edit this. So anyways, that's that on that. All right, we are at section 3 now, which is the extra stuff, the fun stuff that I don't need but will always have and replace no matter what. So we're gonna go backwards here because we were already at lip and I just feel like screwing with my own routine. Anyways, we're gonna go backwards here. So starting with lip, I have 3 here. So while I do wear this very frequently, when I'm not doing that, I either choose between a gloss or a red or a brown or plum. So for my gloss, my all-time favorite would be the Fenty Beauty. I think this one is Fenty Glow. Yes, the Gloss Bomb. This is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow. I think this was the original gloss that came out. It's a rose-colored gloss, very big applicator here, and it literally goes good with like every skin tone. I think that's how they advertise, like it's a universal gloss, and I love the glow it gives. It's not too sparkly, it's not cheap looking, it's truly just perfect, and it kind of feels moisturizing and hydrating but not too sticky, which is very important because it's happening right now. Lord knows we don't like it when our hair gets stuck in our gloss. As for darker colors, in the wintertime, I'm known for wearing dark lips, different types of reds, plums, berries, and so forth. There are 2 that I repeat the most. The first one is a nice classic red. A YSL matte lip stain. This is the packaging, and the applicator is my favorite part. So this applicator, you guys can read about in the link. It is perfect for lining your lips and getting all the like little nooks and crannies of your lips, because my lips are kind of like, it's rounded here, but it's like a weird inwards point here, and it's so hard to get that with the lipstick, but this applicator just like allows me to draw it perfectly so I don't accidentally overline my lip or like get my skin that's not my lip. You know what I mean? So the last Holy Grail product would be this Pat McGrath lipstick. It is in Flesh 3 109. It's part of their matte trans lipstick line. So the packaging looks like this, and this is the color. This is one of my favorites. It's literally the perfect brownish red for me with the tiniest hint of like plum in there, and I just found that it goes so well with so many different outfits and so many different colors. My last 2 products are eyeshadow palettes. I don't really go crazy in blush and everything else. I own maybe like 15 or so eyeshadow palettes. I say that because I never want to reveal the real number. I actually don't know. I never counted. Anywho, my Holy Grail eyeshadow palettes that I don't need but I always have are my Natasha Nona Green Brown. Oh, Natasha, why? Okay, I love her products. Her eyeshadows are like a new kind of shimmer. And the chroma crystals and the crushed pearls, whatever she puts in here that makes this bad boy $238. I think I probably am miscalculating. I don't know. If that's the wrong price, you'll see the price pop up somewhere here. Why? Why you gotta do us like that? I will say this palette lasts forever because I use it frequently and it still doesn't go away, but she has a purple blue and a green brown, and with my skin tone and my outfits and what I usually wear, I went with the green brown. Okay, so the one thing with this palette is the colors are not what it seems with this palette, which is what I love about it. So if you watch any videos where they swatch any of these, it does not look like what it looks like in the pan, and in fact it looks 10 times better. If you're curious about the palette, look up photos, look up blog posts, look at videos where people swatch it. You'll understand why I'm so in love with it and willing to pay that much money. Alright, the last product for this video is a colorful palette. Not that that one wasn't colorful, but like every girl needs what I call a rainbow palette. It would be the So Jaded palette with Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. Packaging looks like this, and I love the back. It's all jewel and gem tones. So this palette has literally all the colors of the rainbow that I need and would use. These have like, I think this is a duochrome. One of these is also a duochrome. It has a perfect amount of matte and shimmer, and the shimmers, the colors that are shimmers are the ones that I will want to be shimmer, and the colors that are matte are the ones I would want to be matte. So instead of getting a palette where you're like, that color's beautiful, but I wish it was a different finish, this bad boy has all the finishes and color combinations I could ask for. Alright, that is it for my Holy Grail products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, as well as subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I will be uploading more. I hope. I promise. Well, there's really only one way to find out, and that is to subscribe and stay tuned, right? Gotcha. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to follow me on all my other platforms, all linked down below, as well as my socials. Don't forget to leave a comment if you use any of these products or are interested or learn something new. I love to know. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Merci beaucoup and au revoir.